The Buffalo Bills get ready for the 2025 season. Is this the year the Buffalo Bills go to the Super Bowl? Oh, we're back. Welcome to Buffalo Against the World.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu and
Cuzin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Technical difficulties. Welcome to Buffalo Against the World, everybody. This is Kulu and Cuzin Brad. Having some interference here. And listen, man, we're back. Cuzin Brad, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad we back. It's been a long time.
You might mute yourself, Cuz.
I'm unmuted. I'm right here.
Okay, I hear you now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. Glad to be back.
What is going on?
Glad to be back. So long. So we were frosting. We were sitting there defrosting from last year's miserable bad call and the terrible showing.
Can you hear me, Cuzzo? Because I cannot hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
So why don't we get started with some breaking news, Cuzzo, while I try to get my mic fixed here.
Okay, can you hear me, though? That's the problem. Can the fans hear me? Okay, I assume that you can. I'm just going to go with it. The breaking news of what's going on around the league, a lot of interesting stuff happened, a lot of interesting stuff. We're going to start off with a little bit of Bills news. First of all, Tyrell Shavers changed his number from the number 80, the prestigious number 80 worn by Bill Brooks, James Lofton, and the Bills' best receiver, Eric Moles. Yes, I said it. The Bills' best receiver ever, Eric Moles. He changed it to number 14. Have no idea why he's doing that. He should just keep 80. It was looking fine. It was working well for him. Don't know why he's doing that. In other news, the Bills have worked out 3 new kickers today. Today they brought in Eddie Pierno, Zane Gonzalez, and Greg Joseph. All in because of the injury that's going on with Tyler Bass. Not sure if he's going to be ready for week 1. We still keep you guys updated on the Fan Cave Sports Talk as well as Buffalo Against the World. Interesting news coming out of Dallas. Oh, by the way, the Bills have been in talks with Jabril Peppers to bring him in at safety. Don't know if he's going to be I don't know if the Bills are going to sign him or whatnot, what's going to happen with that. But we'll keep you updated as it goes along. Also, some unfortunate news. Bills defensive tackle Deion Walker, I believe his name is Deion Walker. He is unfortunately out. I'm sorry, Dwayne Carter is out for the season with a torn Achilles. He will be out for the entire season. So thoughts and prayers to him. Hope you heal up, big fella. He was a 3rd round pick last year. Hope you heal up. Definitely going to miss you in that defensive line. Interesting news coming out of Green Bay. Everybody was talking about the big signing. Oh, we got Micah Parsons. It's going to be so awesome. The back is the back, baby. No, that might not be the case. And it's all starting to make sense. We all call Jerry Jones crazy. Why he won't pay his players. If you look deep in between the lines, you kind of figure it out. So it's been reported per Adam Schefter. Packers linebacker / defensive end Micah Parsons has been dealing with the L4 and L5 facet joint sprain in his back. He may take epidural injections prior to Sunday's game versus the Lions if he needs it to help him play. Before the trade, Parsons was on a prescription program, like a 5-day program with the Cowboys to help him recover. He was suffering from back tightness, and that's been hindering him. And he was also on a physical therapy program. So Jerry might know what he's doing. If dude can't play, that explains why he was laying down, falling asleep on a training table in the preseason game And that might be the reason why Jerry Jones let him go. So let's not call Jerry crazy all the way. I mean, yeah, he let go of Micah Parsons and traded him to the team that beat him by 40 in the last time they were in the playoffs. But Jerry might be onto something. We don't know. Might be a reason why he ain't dropped that contract. So keep an eye out for that. But Kulu, we are back. Feel great. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. You are not here.
All right, I'm back. We are back, y'all. I know it's been a long time. We had to get past last season. You had to get our minds right to get back with Built in Buffalo. This is our third official season with Built in Buffalo. Shout out to the Built in Buffalo family. We are happy to be back here with y'all and to get right into it, Cuzzo, man. We got so much to talk about. We missed a lot of the preseason. Hard Knocks went down. It's a lot of different things, but let's start right here with the battle of these MVPs. The battle of the MVPs, a lot of people really believe statistically that Lamar Jackson's better than Josh. I mean, that's debatable. When it comes to the regular season, yes, he may have been. And in fact, he's beat Josh. What we got? 3 times? He's beat Josh three times, I believe. 3 times he's beaten Josh, and Josh has beat him once in the regular season.
Once in the regular season. I mean, we really can't count the first one. I mean, Josh Allen played in the fourth quarter. I don't even think Lamar played that game. But whatever, we're going to count it. We can count it.
Stat wise, this is how it looks here. Josh is 1-3. That means Lamar Jackson is 3-1. Stat wise, you have yards, rushing yards. Both are very similar. Josh has 111. Lamar Jackson has 103. And when it comes to touchdowns, they are no, this can't be right. This can't be right. This says rushing touchdowns 65. That's not right. But head to head, their matches, we know that Lamar Jackson has won more in the regular season. Playoffs, though, we have washed Lamar Jackson 2-0. No, 2-0. We're 2-0.
Oh, 2-0. Yep, sorry.
We're 2-0. We're 2-0.
2-0. Wash 2-0
against them. I wouldn't say wash them. This last one was a nail biter, so to speak. And they're always a challenge. They're always a challenge, and you're dealing with Derrick Henry too. This is the issue that we're going to talk about when we break down the 53-man roster. This has been a problem. We always talk about it every year, Cuzzo Brad, and I feel like we're going to be talking about it again this year. Tackling guys with size. We did bulk up that defensive line. So big shout out to Brandon Beane for bringing in some of these big, monstrous defensive tackles. We got some lengthy guys at the defensive end position. I'm really satisfied. What's your thoughts on it? How do you like how we panned out with some of these guys we're bringing in? Michael Holt, who's going to be on injured reserve. He's going to be on reserve to return, designated to return. Owen Joby. We've got some guys that's some big physical. I love that Deion Walker. I mean, this dude was just throwing linemen into the quarterback in preseason. So what's your thoughts on improving this roster so far and being ready to tackle against Lamar Jackson?
Well, I think it definitely helped first off bringing in Nick Bosa. That's definitely without a doubt helping in. He's coming in. Dude's a Pro Bowl player, Ohio State guy. Dude's been all pro most of his career. He had a little bit of injury issues, but he is back and he will be playing. Big loss. I mean, it's not a big loss, but I mean, it's a big beef up front. Dwayne Carter being out, that does free up a spot for, like you said, Larry Ungunjobi, if I'm pronouncing that right. That brings the spot up for him. Deion Walker, great inside the tackle. Guy lunges. I want to see more from Landon Jackson. Didn't see a lot from him in the preseason. It is preseason. He is learning the scheme, learning the system. He did make some mistakes in the first preseason game, especially, but I'm looking forward to see what he does. AJ Epinesa, he's going to have a standout year. And Group, we gave you your money. We gave you your money, man. Now it's time to show out. And Mr. Rye Horses himself, Ed Oliver, it's your team now. It's your team. You got the keys to the car on defense. It's your team. Lead them. Ride that horse like you do on Hard Knocks. I saw the story. It's your team now, Ed Oliver. Ride that horse, man. Another guy I'm looking forward to is TJ Sanders, and we brought back Jordan Phillips. So, I mean, that's huge. And Jordan Phillips, injury reserve. So, I mean, these guys are all veterans. These are all good, guys are going to come in. It's going to be really hard. I'm not going to say that hard for Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry is Derrick Henry, but definitely beefed up that interior defensive line. Going to make it a little more difficult for Derrick Henry to just plow through like he did last year.
Yeah, I think, when you look at the comparison between the two quarterbacks, both very dynamic, both can get out of the backfield. Both guys got cannons for arms. If I were to compare, I'm going to say Josh is a way more accurate quarterback. I would say Josh is more freak athletic. I'm going to say that because of his physical stature. I would say Lamar Jackson is more dangerous because of his speed. And he has deceptive speed at times where he looked like he's not going full speed, but he's about to go full speed on you. He just takes off and blows right by a defense. And, depending on how Harbaugh uses this offense against the Buffalo Bills, and you got to see that guys like Harbaugh, they study defenses. They study defenses, especially defenses that beat them as much as the Buffalo Bills have in the playoffs. So McDermott, this is going to be a challenge between these two coaches as well. How well do they know each other? And in the regular season, the Baltimore Ravens have gotten the best of it. And numbers-wise, Lamar Jackson has gotten the best of it. Now, we do know some games some seasons we come out firing, right? I don't know. Some seasons we start off really, really, really slow, especially against a AFC rival. I think it's going to be a tough battle. I think it's going to be a close game. Got to stop the run. That is the number one thing to win this game. We're going to get into that at the end of the show. Got to stop the run. Got to try to get some pressure on Lamar. Try to get him out that pocket, get him a little uncomfortable because that's where he makes his mistakes. Last few games where he's made mistakes by leaving that pocket and trying to throw like Josh does, that's where mistakes have happened. We saw the situation with Teron Johnson about 2.5 years ago. And then, with the drop passes last year in the goal line. So again, that's how you get Lamar Jackson a little uncomfortable. You got to get him rattled. Josh, when they played us in the regular season, they were hitting us. They were hitting us. And that's something we can't have, bro. We have to protect. We're going to talk about the offensive line and how much better they are. I think they're still pretty much the same group. So they were solid last year. Probably the best group on this Bills roster, period, was the offensive line.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to this battle, man. Your thoughts on the comparison between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen?
I mean, they're parallel. They're parallel. I mean, the when it comes to the NFL right now, when it comes to NFL, National Football League overall, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and probably Joe Burrow are the guys. They're all in the AFC, all face each other in the playoffs. And when it comes to Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, drafted in the same draft, they're pretty much yin and yang. They're counterparts. Josh Allen he does have speed. He can get away from you those long strides he runs with, but he's more of a power guy. He will run you over if he has to. He will jump over if you have to. Lamar Jackson, just absolute speed, agility, quickness, and he can just shake you out of your shoes. So it's really pick your poison as far as going up against these guys. If I had to choose, I don't know if I would pick Lamar to beat Josh Allen rather than Josh Allen to beat Lamar. I would pick Josh Allen to beat Lamar Jackson as far as if I had to pick a quarterback. But Derrick Henry back there, I mean, it's a pick your poison. You stop Derrick Henry, you got a better chance of beating the Ravens. You stop Josh Allen, you're going to beat the Buffalo Bills. Not taking anything away from our guy, James Cook, who we just gave a lot of money to, but I mean, I would bet my money on stopping Derrick Henry rather than stopping Lamar Jackson. Because you can stop Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry can have 300 yards on you like he did against us last year, week 4, I believe it was. So it's really pick your poison. Speed and agility and quickness versus power, speed and agility. I'm sorry, not speed, power and agility. So it's definitely yin and yang. It's Neo versus Agent Smith. It's really, you know what I mean? It's really yin and yang out here. Oh, you went away. I don't know where Kulu is, but I'm just going to pick up where he left off. But this one should be this one, like you said earlier in the show earlier, the Bills, they get out to a slow start. You cannot get out to a slow start on this team. You got to hit on all cylinders. And Josh Allen has, he hasn't played much in the preseason. He didn't play pretty much at all, but Deion Dawkins shared with one of the podcasts I saw him on. They had a lot of padded practices so Josh can get him where he needs to be. So it should be real interesting week 1. We get out, start fast. It may be a shootout, it may be a field goal game, but it's definitely going to be a barn burner. It's definitely going to be a lot of hitting, a lot of broken bones, a lot of blood. It's going to be a shootout. I can't wait for it week 1.
You know what? I gotta say this. Y'all better stop playing with my man Josh. I'm talking about y'all, the NFL media. Y'all better stop playing. Stop playing with my man. And I'm standing up for my squad and I'm standing up for my man. Yeah, I'm hearing this sympathy MVP. I know you've heard.
Why?
The sympathy MVP that they've been throwing out there, that sympathy MVP talk. Let's be honest here. Most valuable player is the player that had the most value to their team. Okay. Derrick Henry, if I'm not mistaken, almost ran for close to 1,800 yards last year, if not more.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamar Jackson had an amazing season. But when you got that behind you, when you have that behind you, Andrews, these are really elite players, right? Josh doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. So he was the most valuable player to his team in the NFL.
That is all facts.
So nothing taken away from Lamar Jackson. Great season. Great season, bro. But there's a difference between James Cook in your backfield and Derrick Henry in your backfield. Let's be honest. If you are a defense, Brad, if you a defense, bro, are you worried when you see 8 and then that guy behind him? You're absolutely going to change up how you play this team. You're absolutely going to do that. But when you're playing 17, you're trying to stop him. And you couldn't stop him. You couldn't, and nobody could stop the man. So at the end of the day, that's why he's the MVP. What's your thoughts on this sympathy MVP talk that they've been throwing out there talking about Josh Allen?
I mean, let's just look at this from a logic standpoint, like you said. Lamar Jackson has Derrick Henry behind him. You take away Lamar Jackson, they could probably still win their division. You take away Josh Allen, we're not winning our division. We're probably finishing last. Maybe third, because the Jets are they're just awful. But we may finish third.
Don't mention.
I'm just being real. I'm just being real. You take away Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry can still get you at least 8 wins, maybe 9, depending on who you play in that division. You got Cleveland, you got Pittsburgh, and you got the Bengals. And the Bengals defense can't stop anybody. Yeah, you got to deal with Joe Burrow, but their defense is awful. And their offensive line is terrible. So all you got to do is sack the quarterback. The Cleveland Browns, yeah. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, you don't know what Steelers team you're going to get. It could be good Steelers, bad Steelers. So you might win your division with just Derrick Henry without Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, we probably finish in third in the AFC East. I'm just being real. We're not winning this hat. So I'm just being real. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Taking away nothing else for the rest of the team, but it all focuses around 17. 17 is the X factor. Yeah. Again, James Cook, great season, phenomenal season, taking nothing away. You got your money, bro. You ain't Derrick Henry. You ain't Derrick Henry. I'm just being honest.
He's not.
I'm just saying. So yeah, maybe y'all could get us maybe 4 or 5 wins. We probably beat the Jets twice, but that's pretty much it. Like, I'm being real. Without Josh Allen, the season's over. Lamar, the season's still safe, still salvageable. Just saying.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's why he won.
Definitely,
and what about what happened when Josh Allen had better numbers than Lamar Jackson? Lamar still won MVP. Nobody said a thing.
Exactly.
So,
and again, this takes nothing away from Lamar Jackson. I mean, like Lamar Jackson has been MVP in this league, and he's been phenomenal in the regular season. Josh Allen this was a long time coming for him, and a lot of people believe the year before he should have won. So again, stop. Y'all stop. Just knock it off. All right. We're not going for that.
To end the argument. This is going to end the argument. Josh threw a pass to a receiver and caught a touchdown on the exact same play. Name another dude that can do that. He threw a completed pass and caught a touchdown on the exact same play. Until someone else does that, yeah, MVP.
That's a fact. This is the battle that we look forward to seeing, the battle of the MVPs. So make sure y'all are watching and locked in. We're going to be talking about potential scores as we go on in the show. I mean, these two always put on a great performance. Prime time, Sunday Night Football doesn't get no better than this in the city of Buffalo. Shout out to everybody that's going to be there. This is the last season that's going to be at Hallmark Stadium. So I'm really Highmark Stadium, excuse me, Rich Stadium.
Right, the
Ralph. So looking forward to this battle between these two elite quarterbacks. They never let down when they play against each other. Also, some other breaking news, man. Because of Brad, we bringing in the rivalry jerseys. We got to throw that out there, man. How do you like them? Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Tell us if you like or you don't. I heard a couple people comparing them to the Cowboys jerseys because of the colors. I can see why they say that, though. I can see it, but I still like them. I mean, it's just for a game. It's not for the whole season. But I really love those jerseys, man. Love them.
I'm telling you, I love everything about these jerseys. This is absolutely heat. I mean, we saw kind of, some people on the internet had their speculation of what the jerseys were going to be like, what the uniform was going to look like. I was absolutely blown away when I saw these. These are absolutely fire or ice. No pun intended. I mean, they're really clean. Got the frost pinstripes on the side of the pants, the frosted, rock solid Bills logo. Love the color scheme that they're going with. These are absolutely great. I want one. I want one.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting one.
And yes, it's definitely a cash grab by the NFL. I don't care. Sold. I'm sold.
What do you think? If you like these jerseys, tell us you like it. Give us a like, share, subscribe for the channel as well, the Built in Buffalo platform. Man, we absolutely love these jerseys, but that's not the only news for the Buffalo Bills.
It is not.
Buffalo Bills will also be breaking out what we've been asking for so long, Cuzzo.
Thank you.
The red helmets are coming back. They're back. One game. One game. I mean, and it's a game that may not even matter. Like, it's the last game of the season.
I don't care. I don't care if no starters play. It's just going to be the nostalgic.
I want to see Josh. I want to see Josh in that red helmet, bro.
It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. I don't care if it's just one game.
Josh probably going to be on the sideline by that time, bro. He's probably going to be on the sideline.
I don't care. We have been waiting for this since, 2011 when they had the red helmets last. 2011. It's like, dude, thank you. We appreciate it. I thank you that we can have it for the last game at Highmark Stadium. Oh God, I just wish we could wear them all season. I wish we could wear them all season long, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the Bills organization for giving us this gift that we've been begging for the last 3 seasons. Thank you so much. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
Again. Take my money. Take my money.
All right, thank y'all, man. Thank you, cuz we so happy. We've been begging for this, dog. We've been begging for this forever, and we finally got it. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the Built in Buffalo platform, and also Buffalo Against the World, our YouTube channel. Do that right now. All right, so Cuzzo Brad, we got to discuss. We have to discuss the 53-man roster. All right, this is gonna be a big deal. Listen, fans out there watching right now, we need your guys' opinion. So please give a comment on each one of these things. We're gonna go position by position. Who you like, who you don't like. There's definitely some issues that I have with our scouting department that I always kind of beef with them about. I always look for bigger, stronger, faster. And y'all know my theme. I've been saying this for the last 3 years, the last 3 seasons I've been here on the Built in Buffalo platform. So let's get right into it and talk about this 53 man.
Well, let's go. Hold on. Let's go ahead and just skip past the quarterbacks and running backs. We just skip past them because they're pretty much solid. Let's just go right into wide receiver.
Wait.
Come on, man. We don't even.
We gotta talk about. Let's talk about the backup quarterback, please. We know Josh Allen is in there. Don't run from it. Don't run from it. Please don't run. Please.
We could have just skipped it. Go ahead.
No. We're not running from it. All right. So Mitchell Trubisky, if you like Mitchell Trubisky on this roster for the Buffalo Bills, I mean, Mike White, he really didn't do well at all.
Yeah, he's disappointing.
Yeah, he was very disappointing. I think out of all those guys, Mitchell is still the best guy. Not a fan, though. Not a fan of Mitchell Trubisky. I feel like there's better backup players in the NFL. Is it a win or sin that he's still on this roster?
I would say it's a win. I mean, he knows the offense. Yeah, if Josh goes down, depending on who you're playing, he can possibly get you a win with the talent that we have around him. Former Rookie of the Year when he was drafted by the Bears, did win Rookie of the Year, was not impressed in the preseason when he was in. But I mean, with him with the starting offense, if Josh, God forbid, goes down, depending on who you're playing, he can get you a win. So I would say it's a win for Mitch.
All right. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Backup quarterback, win or sin for the Buffalo Bills? I'm going to say, I guess I'm going to agree with you because it is a win based off what we had in front of us. Shane Buechele, no. Mike White, no. I was rooting for Mike White though. I was rooting for that guy because
I wanted him to win.
I like, he's young. He can be a protege behind Josh. He's got so much to learn. I mean, he was drafted to play for the Jets to actually start. So I thought there was some potential there. And just didn't.
Hey man, Mike White played when he was with New York. He was not afraid to stand in there and take the punishment. Like, we pretty much had this dude on his last leg when we played the Jets, and he hung in there. So he showed a lot of heart, a lot of determination. Was not afraid to fire that ball in there. But when he got in the preseason this season, it was just a disappointment. He the timing was off. Passes were not there. It was just a dumpster fire out there. So I was very disappointed that Mike White did not make it. I was really rooting for him to be our backup. I loved his heart and I loved his spirit. But yeah, preseason, he got exposed. I'm being honest.
He got exposed. Definitely did. I mean, yeah. All right. Jay Reezy says that Jay Reezy doing a lot of the work behind in the background. So big shout out to our teammate Jay Reezy working the social media platforms and getting the Twitch up and operational. So make sure y'all go see us over there as well. He said we could have done better with backup options. I think so. One thing that is a major issue for me with Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane is keep continuing to bring the same familiar guys in. I understand it to a point. But at some point when these guys, It is, but at some point, some things aren't working, and sometimes you got to move on to the next thing. I get it. Some people feel like, okay, we've had success. Bring the guys who we had success with back.
Yeah.
We had success to a point, not to the point that we want to be. So sometimes you got to try something new. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Shane Buechele has been around on the practice squad for a while, and he has not,
now,
so it's like, yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish that.
Yeah, so I was like, to me, it's just like I thought we could have brought in somebody else. But again, there's guys in the XFL that's better than some of these guys in the Shane Buechels, and some people in the Canadian Football League that you could have brought in just to work out, to see what they got. Buffalo is a center between this whole Western New York, Southern Ontario region. You can bring in so much talent that comes from this area alone,
but
just to scout and look at.
So, but I mean, what are you suggesting though? Because let's be honest. If I'm Brandon Beane, Josh Allen is the golden goose. You want nothing to happen to him. But if something, God forbid, does happen to him, I would at least want a guy that's familiar with our offense, familiar with our team, familiar with the talent. I mean, yeah, the season's probably over. But with Mitch,
probably.
I mean, yeah. With Mitch, you got a shot. Maybe.
Stop. Please stop.
Maybe.
Maybe a game or two.
I would take my money on Mitch Trubisky rather than some dude that we don't know about. I'm just hey, Kenny Pickett's out there. Kenny Pickett is out there. Just saying. Yeah. He's still out there. He's free. He's a free agent. Could have brought him in. But I mean, how much do you want to pay a guy to come in here and be Josh Allen's backup? We can get Mitch on a budget. You got a shot rather than some dude. I would rather go with Mitch Trubisky than can you throw? You get out there and run this first class Ferrari.
I didn't say that. I mean, like some guys who've done exceptional in the league is what I mean.
But yeah, it comes down to money, man. You see him. Josh Allen's the golden goose. It's like, we got kids. Would you give your kids the keys to the car? No. I'd rather
show Nugwood.
Exactly. So let's go with Mitch. All right, man. Just don't mess it up.
So Mitch is the win. All right, let's go on to the running back position. Exciting. James Cook signed that contract. He's back with Buffalo for the next 4 years. I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for James Cook. I really enjoy his game, man. He can take the ball, whether it's a screen pass, whether it's a route he can run, whether it's running between the tackles now, whether it's a counter trade. James can really do it all. And last year, he showed some power. My man showed some physicality last year. So that man, what my man Jerry Maguire say, show me the money. Show that man the money. He's with the Buffalo Bills for the next 4 years. Very, very, very happy for him. So the roster is looking like for these guys, you're going to have, of course, James Cook. You're going to have Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, and Reggie Gilliam at the fullback position. How do you like those? This is a win or a sin for me. This is an absolute win. Love Ray Davis. The guy can actually kick field goals. Ty Johnson. Yeah. These is 1A and 1B. These Ray Davis and Ty Johnson. These guys both run the ball. When they are either one is in, it's like they're interchangeable. Like they both run hard and they compete. They're dogs. Yeah. They're dogs in that backfield. Reggie Gilliam, another guy who's a dog and can catch out of the backfield as well. Another unsung special team player. Love the backfield. That's a win for me. What you got?
I would say this is a win. I mean, obviously it's a win when you have Jimmy three-piece in your backfield, big play Ray Davis, and who is Ty Johnson? I mean, Ty Johnson is Ty Johnson. I'm glad. I am thrilled Jimmy will be here for the next 4 years. But I would say, Jimmy, you got your money. We gave you your money. Continue to do what you're doing. Because you showed up to minicamp. We couldn't ask you to do no more. Yeah, you didn't play in the game. You were participating in practice. You were a professional. I give you commends. You didn't, blab to the media. You didn't make this a Terrell Owens show. You didn't make this all crazy. You showed up. You got your money. Now it's on you, man. Perform on the field. Continue to do what you're doing. Big play, Ray. I love everything about Ray Davis. I think he's awesome. I think he's amazing compliment for James Cook. James Cook is more of a patient inside the tackles, swift outside, can catch out of the backfield and make plays happen. I think Ray Davis is a big pinball coming in there, and Ty Johnson can do it all. He can catch out the backfield. He can block. He's probably the best blocking running back we have on the team. And he can, he hits the hole hard. And sometimes it's like, who the heck is Ty Johnson? Like, Detroit had no idea who he was, and he played for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So Ty Johnson and Reggie Gilliam, hey man, dude's a microwave. He's a microwave. He always seems to heat up at the right time. You don't necessarily see him too often, but when you see him, it's a big play. So shout out to Reggie Gilliam, man. I think the backfield is solid all around. Great.
That's the win. What do you got, Bills Mafia? Leave your comments down below. Win for the RBs. We got a win for the quarterbacks. We got a win for the RBs, Cousin Brad and me. What is your thoughts? Is the running back group a win for the Buffalo Bills 53-man roster? Moving right along. All right, let's go to the offensive line, man.
Yeah.
MVPs of last season, the big boys up front. Come on, man. Them boys was dominant, starting with Deion Dawkins, David Edwards coming back, Connor McGovern. Connor McGovern is my man. I told you, man, when he came to Buffalo, that's the center. That's the center of the future. Hopefully we get a contract extension done with him by the end of the season. Osiris Torrance, Spencer Brown, Cedric Ranger, Alec Anderson, another big guy, Chase London, and Ryan Van Danmark. Big guys up front. I think when you think of this, Cuzzo, I just it's got to take me back to the Super Bowl last year. The Super Bowl last year, the recipe to beat this nemesis that continues to haunt us every single playoffs, the Kansas City Chiefs, is offensive line and defensive line. Those big, giant guys. I mean, these guys are 6'6", 6'5", and 300 plus pounds on that Philadelphia Eagles, the Super Bowl winners of last year, that team. That is the recipe to beating the Chiefs. Bigger, stronger, faster. Have I not been saying this for the last 3 years?
You have. I give you credit where credit is due.
Meat and potatoes, steak and potatoes, particularly pot roast. If you're going to substitute something, yes. We need steak eaters, meat eaters, Popeye chicken eaters on the offensive line. I believe this offensive line has bulked up on the back end. I'm not talking about the starters. Some of the guys that's going to come in just in case injuries happen, because injuries do happen to those big fellas. All right. And I think they are still a lot bigger. So the backup guys are at least 6'3" and up. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to those big physical 330-pound guys. And again, the Eagles set the recipe. Be bigger, stronger, and faster. And that's how you beat the Chiefs, the nemesis of the Buffalo Bills. What's your thoughts on the offensive line? Absolute win for us.
Oh my gosh, this is probably my favorite position on the team. This is my favorite group. Starting with the snowman himself, Deion Dawkins. Dude, he's my favorite player. He's my favorite player on the Buffalo Bills. I don't buy jerseys. I haven't bought a jersey since I think the last time I bought a jersey was a Donovan McNabb jersey, in 2007. That's the last time I actually bought a jersey. But I want a Deion Dawkins jersey. This dude is awesome. And he actually put together a situation in place to where the offensive lineman will get an award in the NFL honors. Dude, top 5 tackle in the NFL, best lineman on the team. Deion Dawkins has been nothing but great since he's been here. Protecting Josh's back, blind side. So straight up love him. Let's start there. David Edwards. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're a guard the quarterback, do what you got to do. You're a big man. Handle them monsters on the interior defensive line. Connor McGovern, seen it on Hard Knocks, bro. You make the wood grain pizza. You have all the linemen come over to your house. I don't know how you feel all those dudes in your house at your table with all those dudes. getting, you make the pizza, you feed all the offensive linemen. It was awesome to watch that. And my guy, Osiris Torrance. Oh, what a draft pick he was. Hasn't missed a game since he's been in the NFL. Last year, mauling people on the other guard spot. And Spencer Brown, hey, man, utility belt. You do it all. You do it all, bro. You do it all. You get in sometimes, you get out sometimes. Guys coming off, like you said, Van Pran-Gringo, Alec Anderson, Chase Lint. Did I pronounce that right?
Uh-huh.
And Van DeMark. All of these guys. This is the best group. And you said it like you said. The Eagles gave you the blueprint to beat the Chiefs, the defensive line. So now our big guys up front have to go against these guys. I am so proud of this offensive line. When you got Josh Allen as the golden goose, you got to protect him. Brandon Beane and the Bills front office have done an amazing job making sure Josh Allen is available and clean with this offensive line. So I cannot be more proud of this. Is a huge win for the Buffalo Bills.
I wasn't happy with the top 100 list. Spencer Brown should have been there.
He should have.
Spencer Brown should have been there. Spencer Brown had enough.
So should have Osiris Torrance as well.
Oh, absolutely. Spencer Brown, Connor McGovern. This offensive line was second to none. I mean, please stop playing with us. Please stop playing with us.
Probably the best line in football.
They literally said that Josh Allen was the only player on our team that was worthy. But let's be honest, I kept seeing it this year.
Well,
Connor McGovern had an outstanding season. He had 0 sacks on him.
What do you mean worthy of what?
He's worthy of being on that list, top 100.
Oh, no. We had Christian Bedford on that list. Deion Dawkins was on the list.
Offensive players. They only had Josh Allen for awesome offense.
Deion Dawkins was 96.
Yeah, excuse me, and Deion. Josh and Deion. Besides them two, no one else. What? No, was James on there? James Cook was on there?
James Cook was on there. He was on there as well.
Okay, all right.
James Cook made it.
Offensive line should have got a little bit more love.
Absolutely.
Spencer Brown, those two tackles, the reason why Josh Allen's sacks were down last year, we only allowed 14 sacks. Was it 15 or 14? 14 or 15. And okay, Robert said 14. So I'm trusting you, Robert, right here. I said 15, 14. We only allow that many sacks. That's literally under a sack a game. Not even a half sack a game, right? At the end of the day, these guys kept that man clean. Spencer Brown was one of the anchors of that defense. Definitely deserved to be on there. So come on, show Buffalo some love. Show Buffalo some love. Should definitely be on that top 100 list.
Accept it, America.
Mm-hmm.
Accept it.
Quit playing with us. All right, let's go over to the side that I'm kind of grieved about a little bit. The wide receiver.
Why do you hate? Oh, okay.
There's a guy that's missing.
Okay.
There's a guy. Let me breathe here, cuz. There's a guy that's missing from this group. Fan favorite last year. Had the most touchdowns. Have no clue why he's playing for the New England Patriots right now. Yes, Mac Hollins is who I'm talking about, y'all. That is the guy who is the missing piece of this roster. How I just cannot believe the Buffalo Bills let him get away. But we did. So let's go on going forward. Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, Joshua Palmer, who's the guy who we decide to pay to, I guess, replace Mac Hollins, so to speak, younger. Curtis Samuel, Elijah Moore with great speed, and my man Terrell Shavers. I seen Shavers in the comments. A lot of people was mentioning Shavers. I really like Shavers, and Josh really likes Shavers. I mean, he's a big body. I mean, I've been talking about Shavers for the last 2 preseasons, and he's been showing up and showing out. Him and KJ Hamler have been going back and forth between each other. I know you got your reservations for Shavers versus Hamler, but we'll talk about that. But Shavers is that prototypical receiver. He also changed his number to number 14. I don't know if you announced that earlier, but he is going back to his college number, I believe. And I'm out of all of the receivers, he's the one I'm the most excited about. We already know what Khalil Shakir is all about. We know what he's all about because he is the best receiver on the Buffalo Bills roster. We've heard a lot of rumblings that Keon Coleman is better than what we saw last year. Deion Dawkins advocated for him, saying like he's not the same guy. Okay, I'm looking forward to watching that. Okay, I'll be the judge of that, Deion. I'll be the judge of that when I see it. Okay, because Brandon Beane seemed to kind of go in a little bit of desperation mode, trying to bring back Gabe Davis. Trying to just look for more receivers. I was wondering, do you like what you see out there? Did not like what I saw in preseason. Did not like what I saw in preseason. And here's my issue. And I would have said this if we were on at the time of preseason. Keon Coleman, a second-year player, should have played more in the preseason. He's not a proven veteran in the NFL. He should be proving himself in preseason. I know this whole injury thing, we don't want people to get hurt. This is football, man. This is football. Okay? Guys get hurt in football. You got to play the guy a couple series. You got to play him a first quarter. He's a second-year player. He doesn't need to be on the bench watching like he's a superstar already. No. Completely disagree with that thinking. Samuel, I don't know what we're getting there. I mean, I've been hearing injuries. I've been hearing so many different things. I'm just seeing another bus signing. Again, I was even hoping that Buffalo could have traded him or something or did something else. I don't see that as anything special. So yeah, out of all of these guys, all of these rosters guys that I'm gonna have my eye close on Keon Coleman. I want to see what Joshua Palmer can do. Elijah Moore is exciting because he was an amazing college player and he's got outstanding speed. And that's something that this receiving core is missing, Cuzzo. We missing the speed. So he's going to bring that. But he had a horrible preseason and he had a horrible training camp. So I'm thinking he's made it really just based off of his reputation and the speed that he has. What's your thoughts on the receiver group? I still think it's a meh, but I'm gonna give it more of a sin than a meh. I'm going sin on this one.
Okay. All right. You landed because I'm about to take off. I think this is a sin. Khalil Shakir, Mr. YAC, Mr. Yak himself. We already know what you're getting out of him. Dude has proven himself and got his money. We paid him. All right, man. Yards after catch, you earned it. You solid. Keon Coleman, I seen you in person. You look jacked. You definitely hit the weight room. And I've seen you with the training camp videos. You were absolutely annihilating the Chicago Bears when you had to enter what do they call it? Inter-team practice. When you guys were in the inter-team practice, padded practice, you were you were annihilating their entire defense. So hey man, you look bigger, you look stronger. I don't necessarily say you look faster, but hey, Deion Dawkins, I trust him. You were on first take saying what watch out because he's about to prove a point. We'll see what happens. I trust Deion Dawkins. I trust him. Josh Palmer, Canadian guy, flamer. I'm sorry. Absolute flame when he played for the San Diego. Wow, words, cousin Brad.
LA.
Los Angeles Chargers had a good season with them. He was their number 2 guy. We'll see what you got. I think you're going to fit right in. It'll be great. Curtis Samuel, I'm going to be honest. The only reason why I'm happy you're not cut is because you went to Ohio State, and I love Ohio State. So that's the only thing keeping you here, from in my view. Elijah Moore, great with the New York Jets, terrible with Cleveland. We got you here because you got speed. You were awful in the preseason. I'm just being real. Why they cut KJ Hamler, I do not know. I don't know what else this dude had to do. This dude he had a scooter issue. That was on Hard Knocks. That really didn't matter. But I mean, dude on the field, the dude was electric. He is fast. He can catch the ball. He can't block. He's small, but he was fast. electric. Dude plays with passion. He was everything I'm looking for in a wide receiver. I was hoping he would make the team instead of Elijah Moore, but Bills went with Elijah Moore. I trust Brandon Beane. What can I say? All right. Tyrell Shavers. I mean, you had one catch last year for a touchdown.
Dude,
Great.
Shavers had that one-handed catch. Stop it, dude. He
He
outplayed Hamler. Don't come on, man.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. I would have taken Hamler over Shavers, but hey, man, Shavers has been here, like you said. He was here last year. His only catch went for a 53-yard touchdown. So hey, that means something. It was against the Jets, so that's hilarious. I don't know. I mean, you changed your number to 14? I don't know why. I think 80 made you stand out more. But hey, Josh seems to like you. I trust our quarterback. But I think you need to get rid of Samuel. You need to get rid of Shavers. You could have kept KJ Hamler. And I mean, I like what you saw. You know, we didn't get a lot to see with White Steve. They had the guy Steve, number 89. We didn't see much of him in the preseason, so they got rid of him. I guess he was the Buffalo Joe of this year, according to Hard Knocks. But hey, I like KJ Hamler. I thought they would have kept him, but I don't know. Tyrell Shavers, man, put up or shut up. That's all I got to say about that. But I think it's an absolute sin. That Curtis,
man, that one-handed catch was amazing, man. Like this guy wants it, man. And you know, if anybody wanted it, and when I seen Josh grab him, he's like, "Yeah, you on, bro? You on?" Like Josh put that stamp on him, like, you on this roster, bro. You know, KJ Hamler, I mean, I think Brandon Beane kind of knows that. I think it was more between Elijah Moore and Hamler than it was Shavers and Hamler. Because Shavers already solidified himself in special teams. A lot. So I think Elijah Moore really had to do that because Hamler is also a speed guy as well. I think it would have been a battle of the two speed guys, if anything. Then, you know, Shavers versus him. Shavers is a size, speed, and a physical specimen, and he's got hands. So this is a guy that I believe deserved to be on this roster. I mean, Hamler played well, but he played well against talent that was not third string. He was playing against third stringers, man. Shavers was playing against some second stringers and some first stringers, and he was competing. So to me, very impressed with Shavers. And another guy to watch on the practice squad is Wilkerson. Keep your eyes on Wilkerson. He's another one who has some spectacular catches in Hard Knocks. He has some spectacular catches in preseason as well as training camp. So I'm excited for him to be on the practice squad right now because if guys get hurt, he can get called up. We know Khalil Shakir hasn't been the most healthy, so it's good to have guys that are on your practice squad that can come up that have that type of ability to go up and grab a ball. So, and that's another guy that I'm actually really excited about. All right, let's move on to the tight ends. Tight ends. All right, so this is another interesting group. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. And also you're going to have Jackson Hawes. So I didn't really watch much of Jackson Hawes. Dalton Kincaid is what he is. Didn't see much from the preseason. I don't even think he played like that. Dawson Knox, didn't see much from him at all. I did see some things on Hard Knocks that, you know, and it showed me that he's getting back to form. I would like to see him really take that leadership role, even though he may not be considered the starter. He is the longest tenured tight end that we have on this team. And that being said, he is a leader. He's a guy that Josh Allen trusts. All right. Yep. So Dawson Knox, I want to see you take a leap. Dalton Kincaid, you dropped a pass that caused us to lose that game, buddy. Against Kansas City, you dropped a big pass, man, a big pass. So this year, you got to step it up. You know, be that guy that we drafted at number 1 2 years ago that we were really excited about. You know, be that Cole Beasley that they said that you was going to be. That's a tight end. That's what I need you to be. I need you to be a bigger Cole Beasley. So still a lot to see there. I'm going to say it's a win because it's familiarity with Josh Allen. And you expect these guys to step their game up. Don't know much about Jackson Hawes. What's your thoughts?
I think it's a definitely win for the tight ends. I mean, hey, go what you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Tight ends are pretty cut and dry. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox are solid. Haas is probably going to play on special teams. I think that's where he's going to lie at. But Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox, they're both solid. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
All right. Moving right along. We're going to go to the.
We talked about the defensive line already and the offensive.
Let's start with the linebackers. Let's start with the linebackers. Okay. Because there's a lot to cover with the defensive line. Let's start with the linebackers. There's a lot to cover with that offensive line. How you like the offense, y'all? Leave your comments down below. Is it a win or sin with the offense? Because we are done with the offensive side of the ball with the exception of special teams. But we are done with the offensive side. We went over the quarterback. Cousin Brad and I both said win. We went to the running back, win. We went to offensive line, win for us. We also went win for tight end, and we went a sin for the wide receiver group. All right, we thought we could have done a little bit better there. So now we are on the linebackers. Terrell Bernard leading charge there. Matt Milano. Hopefully we can get my man back fully healthy. Dorian Williams, Joe Andreessen, Buffalo Joe, and Shaq Thompson.
Yo, woo!
All right, so
Buffalo
these
Joe.
are.
It was a.
Buffalo Joe has made the roster. He had a really good preseason, really good camp.
No, he didn't.
I believe he had a pretty good preseason, man. I believe overall his first game was good, and his third game I think was
decent. It wasn't. First game was awful. First game was awful. Second game was meh. Third game was okay. All right, you're fine. But first game was just awful. First game was awful. He was over pursuing. He was getting exposed by Russell Wilson of all people, and then he was getting cooked by Jackson Dart. Like, what are you doing out there, Joe? Buffalo Joe, we gave you the keys. What are you doing here?
The second preseason game looked really lost. Yeah,
I don't know what's happening. The third game, hey, no, he over pursued. He was getting blown up by the running backs, and Russell Wilson was picking them apart. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if it was a scheme issue or if it was a communication issue as far as what the defense was calling. But Buffalo Joe in the first preseason game, absolutely awful. Second game kind of turned it around. It was cool. Third preseason game, all right, we'll keep you. So yeah, Buffalo Joe. Hey man, hit the film. You good physical wise? You're good. You can tackle. Hit the film. Study that film, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see much from Terrell Bernard or Milano. Health is going to be a big question mark there. How these guys can pan out. We decided to keep 5 linebackers, and I probably think we should have got 6 just because the depth there. We always seem to have a lot of injuries there. Yeah. Shaq Thompson is somebody interesting. He made a lot of tackles in the preseason. Dorian Williams, again, he's starting to go back to some of his old ways. Over percent. He's starting to go back to that, and we saw that in that first preseason game against Chicago. A lot of over pursuing again for him. So that's something that we hope he can take the next step with. And Bills fans, let's not panic. And why I say we shouldn't panic is because there wasn't scheming for this. These guys were very vanilla. Kermit doesn't want to show too much. It wasn't really Buffalo scheming. This is like, hey, guys, go out there, line up in your positions, be in your gaps, play, do the things that you know how to do playing football. But it's going to be
man coverage.
Yeah, a lot of man coverage. Guys is getting burned. So that's not what you're going to see week 1. But it's an evaluation of a player's talent ability, a player's ability to read defenses. And this is what Cousin Brad was just mentioning about Buffalo Joe that he's got to get better on, is being in the right position. Same way with Dorian Williams. He has all the physical attributes. Making tackles, a very aggressive player. But again, the over pursuit stuff is still in his game. So I would like to see him clean that up. If he can clean that up, I think we have a solid linebacker. I'm going to go off the strength of those top 3, Terrell Bernard, Matt Milano, and Dorian Williams. I'm going to go with a win for Buffalo. Again, I would have kept 6. I would have done 6. just off the strength that we had so many injuries at this position. What's your thoughts? Is this a win or a sin for Buffalo?
I think it's a win. I think it's a win. I wouldn't have kept 6 because we play a specific nickel defense, so I get it. I get it. We need 5 linebackers because we play 2 linebackers out there and 1 nickel corner. So I get it. You got to keep 5 guys. Dorian Williams, again, you mentioned it. You did mention it. Like you said, very vanilla. A lot of man-on-man defense. A lot of chase and tackle. Wasn't a lot of zone schemes. Wasn't a lot of blitzing. More chase and tackle. So Dorian Williams, he did clean it up last year. He didn't over pursue a lot. He played well last year. Joe Andreessen, hit the film, study the film, get the scheme right. I think this is a win. I will go with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, one for the linebacker. Let's go over to the defensive line. Defensive line, man, amazing upgrades. Very happy. We talked about Dwayne Carter is going to be out for the rest of the year with an Achilles injury. He's done for the season. I didn't think he was going to make the roster anyway, but let's talk about this. I didn't think he was going to make the roster. Gregory Rousseau, Joey Bosa, AJ Epinesa, Javon Sullivan, Landon Jackson, the rookie that we got, a guy I'm very excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. In the middle, you got Ed Oliver leading the charge. You got Daquan Jones, TJ Sanders, and Deion Walker. Very excited about that dude, Deion Walker.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. Man, this dude was throwing offensive linemen in the backfield, man. If he can get them legs a little more beefy, his legs is a little slim. If he can get them legs a little bit, close to the size of his upper body, man, that boy is a physical monster. He is a monster. This is the guy that I was talking about. Bigger, stronger, faster. Please. This guy right here, Deion Walker, man. I'm excited about him being in the rotation, boy. When I'm talking, if we can put him and let's just say Jordan Phillips gets called up, just plug them 2 right in the middle. Just give me that Pat Washington, Pat Williams and Ted Washington pack right back for just one game. One game.
Just clog it up the middle.
Clog the middle. No, nobody's moving. Nobody's moving through those guys, and I'm really hoping that he gets a lot of burn week 1 against Derrick Henry. I want to see Derrick Henry run full-fledged into him and feel the power, because this man is an absolute mammoth out there. TJ Sanders, like what I saw from him, another big boy that we got, rookie. Again, didn't see much of Ed Oliver out there at all. Again, the starters are going to be resting. Dwayne Carter, wasn't impressed. Didn't even think he would make the roster. I believe he really made the roster because he was last year's draft pick, and that's just my opinion. Daquan Jones, I expect him to be back to form. Rousseau got the big contract, man. Now it's time to step your game up. You got your money. Joey Bosa, can we get you healthy? If we can keep Bosa healthy, and we can do that with a fair balance between him and AJ Epinesa and Javon Sullivan, rotating these guys, right? And Landon Jackson needs experience in there too. So you can keep him fresh. You can keep him fresh with that rotation of defensive end with Rousseau, Bosa, Epinesa, Solomon, and Landon Jackson. Landon Jackson was not impressed with him. Not impressed in the preseason at all. Very disappointed. Love his frame. Love how big he is. Love what he did in college. Didn't see it in the preseason at all. So overall, absolute win though. Overall, absolute win. What's your thoughts on the defensive line?
I love Groot. I love Bosa. I love Epinesa. I love Oliver. I love Daquan Jones. And then you kind of see a drop-off. You don't really know what you're going to get with TJ Sanders. Like you said, Walker, top-heavy, can blow guys up when it comes to, physical, can clog the holes. But, I mean, we're in the AFC. A lot of guys like to roll out of the pocket. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to stop him with Derrick Henry trying to plow through the middle. But we're going to have Lamar Jackson to run out and, run all over the place. And we got, other guys that can run all over. We're going to have Justin Fields twice. We're going to have Drake May twice. You know, you got to deal with Tua. You know, we don't know what Tua you're going to get, but a lot of guys like to roll out of the pocket. So, I mean, I want the guys to be able to chase them out of the pocket and get those sacks. So we'll see what happens there. Sad that Dwayne Carter is not going to make the team. Jordan Phillips, dude, he's a pro. He's a constant pro. He comes in at just the right time to make a play. So nothing bad said about him. TJ Sanders, we'll see what you happen with him. But overall, I think the defensive line definitely gets a win.
Absolutely. Yeah. Doug, I believe that Daquan is going to be back to form. Last year, you can tell the injury was still bothering him. You know, when you get that type of injury in your pec, that's a serious injury. That's in your chest. You know, that's nothing to play with, man. That's nothing to play with when you're getting pushed by offensive linemen every single play. Mm-hmm. So, I'm hoping he's recovered and he's back fully healthy. He mentioned in the Hard Knocks that he's feeling a lot better than last year. So I'm thinking that he'll be back to form. Him and Ed Oliver will be the head of the snake of the defensive tackles. Would love to see those two guys do what they did 2 years ago when they both were healthy. Ed Oliver took a step last year. He took a step, and I'm hoping he takes another step this year. He got his money too last year. This is a high-paid defensive line. This is a high-paid defensive line, Cuzin Brad. This is Russo, paid. Ed Oliver, paid last year. Daquan Jones, paid the year before that. These guys got paid. So they have to, and Bosa is on a 1-year deal. These guys got some money, man. So they got to play. Epinesa had a contract 2 years ago. So, again, I expect to see that. And these young boys coming up under them, like I said, I'm really excited with Deion Walker to see what he can do to get himself in the mix and to see what guys like Jordan Phillips is going to help him with his technique and things of that nature. So very excited there with our defensive line. Absolute win there for the Buffalo Bills. Again, we mentioned how the Philadelphia Eagles laid the precedent. They laid it down. Big defensive line, big offensive line. And I believe Brandon Beane accomplished that. Even the defensive ends are longer. Landon Johnson is 6'6". Epinesa is 6'6".
He is?
6'6". Yes, Epinesa is 6'6".
Epinesa is 6'6"? No, he's not. No.
Yes, he's 6'5", 6'6". Yes, he is.
What? He looks so small.
He is 6'6". He's a big dude. Big dude.
Oh, we got to fact check that. Fact check that.
Guys, fact check it. See how tall Epinesa is. I'm wrong. He is 6'6". So at the end position, we're at least 6'5". I believe Bosa is like, what, 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he's 6'4", yeah.
So, I mean, you're talking about 6'5" and up on your defensive ends. So he has definitely made sure to get bigger at the end position and got more physical in the middle. More meat and potatoes, as I always say. Meat and potatoes, man, it gets it done, man. And people keep trying. The past few years, they've been trying to give us French fries. I said, get them, man, some steak and potatoes, man. Stop giving them French fries. All right, stop giving them hot dogs. We need steak and potato eating mugs, and that's what we got going forward. So I'm happy with the defensive line. Let's move right along to our cornerbacks, defensive backs. Oh
boy.
Well, I'm going to say this one off rip is a sin. Lining up against.
I mean, it's by default. It's by default.
It's a sin. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call it what it is. Besides Christian Benford, you have nothing.
Well, we don't know what we got in Mad Max yet. And Teron Johnson.
Besides Christian Benford, you have nothing. So you got Christian Benford, Tre'Davious White, who's still dealing with an injury. Not sure if he's going to play. Dorian Strong, Jamarcus Ingram, Teron Johnson, Cam Lewis, Brandon Cottington, Taylor Rapp, if he can stay healthy, Cole Bishop, if he can figure out where he is on the field, DeMar Hamlin, why is he even still here, and Jordan Hancock. Like this group is an absolute sin. This group is not good enough. They're not even better than they were last year. This is a complete disappointment. This is something that you knew going into this season, that if you did not upgrade tackling outside, the once you get past the first line of defense, you're in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you definitely, when it comes to Bills, we're definitely front loaded. The back end, yeah, you got CB, Christian Benford, central booking on the one side, and then Mad Max, you might not get him till week 3. Tre'Davious White, how much does he have left in the tank? Honestly, how much does he have left in the tank? You can't count Teron Johnson. He is a nickel. Yes, he plays the cornerback position. He is not outside. He is an inside guy. Takes care of the flats. He takes care of the guys across the middle.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
He's a great player. Great player. But I have no idea what you're going to do at safety. I have no idea what we're going to do at safety. You brought Jordan Poyer back for some reason. You're in talks with Jabril Peppers. DeMar Hamlin, it's a great story. It's a great story, man. It's a great story. We trying to win a Super Bowl. Let's just call a spade a spade a spade. We're trying to win a Super Bowl. I love your story. You met my son. You were very nice. We love the story. They made a movie about it. We want to win a Super Bowl, bro. I'm sorry, man. I love your story. I watched Hard Knocks. I shed a tear. On field, bro, it's not working out. It's not working out, bro. It's not working out. Cole Bishop, I have no idea what you're doing out there. Cole. We drafted you last year. You're supposed to watch, observe, and listen. I don't know what you're doing out there.
Lost.
I don't know what you're doing. Jordan Hancock, I actually wanted him to make the team. I thought he was great in preseason. And again, you brought in Jordan Poyer. I don't know why. This is the weak side. This is the weak spot of the defense. This is the weak spot, the secondary. Yeah. So you're not going to throw against Christian Benford. That other side of the field, that's a liability. So we'll see what happens. Sin.
Jay Reezy, I love you. Please don't. We're not signing Shador Sanders. That's done.
That's Shiloh.
That's done. Bro.
I mean,
no.
I would bring him in.
No.
I would bring him in. Why not?
Nope.
Why not?
You don't want that, man.
Why not bring him in? Well, why?
We don't want them problems, man. We don't want the drama. First of all, he's older. The man's older anyway. Yeah. We good. We good, dear. We good.
No, we're not.
We're good on that.
We are not good.
Bring in Jabril Peppers. If you can find a way to open up something to bring this guy in, he's not going to start week 1, but get him in there to get learning your system. Get him in here. At the end of the day, the guy's a physical specimen, man. That guy makes plays too. And you don't have that. You don't have that in your second. Here's what I will say about DeMar Hamlin. DeMar Hamlin is always in the right position. Let's give him credit. Let's give him credit, Cuzzo Brad. We was on him a lot last year. But we got to give credit where credit was due. Last year, he was always in the right position. Very seldomly got burned. Okay? He is not the prototypical guy that's going to come downhill and knock you out. He's not that guy. Okay? He's not that guy that's going to get you 10 interceptions. He's not that guy either. But he is a guy that is solid. Is he a starter? I don't believe so. I wouldn't have been mad if you would have kept him as a backup. But as a starter, that's the best you can come up with training camp and off season. You're bringing in basically the same players, and now you're saying, hey, Poyer, want to come back? We did the same thing with Micah Hyde, which I'm not against. I'm not against it. Why? Here's why I'm not. I'm not against it because he can help tutor these young guys. And he's an emergency player who knows the system. So he's not completely washed up. So I'm not mad there.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. We just need to cut DeMar Hamlin. Let's just cut him. Let's just say it. Let's just take the Band-Aid off. Look, I get it. I understand. But we're trying to win a Super Bowl. I love his story. I appreciate what he did. But if his name was anything else besides DeMar Hamlin, he would not be on the team. If his name was not DeMar Hamlin, and his name was just regular Mark Davis or something, he will be off the team. Let's just call a spade a spade. We got to cut him. We got to rip the Band-Aid off at some point. Like, let's be real. Let's just be
They
all the
signed
way
him.
real.
They signed him for a 2-year deal. He's here. He's
Oh
here.
God.
He's here. So, like I said, he's a good special team player. He's a solid backup. I just have a hard time seeing him as the starter again. Taylor Rapp, if you can stay healthy, if you can stay healthy,
field, bro.
if you can stay healthy,
you
Taylor
and
Rapp,
we need you.
honestly, I would put Hyde in. I would not Hyde. I would put Poyer in before Taylor Rapp. Like, I think Taylor Rapp is not very good. Really, he's not that good.
Yeah,
he's not that good. He gets ran over a lot too. So I would go Poyer over him. But come on, man, bring in Jabril Peppers in here. Get us some physicality in that back end of our defense, because if Derrick Henry breaks in between the tackles and gets past the first line of defense, we're done. We're cooked. We're finished. We're dust vidanya. It's going to be a long first Sunday. So please, Brandon Beane, get it together on that, man. Get it together on that part of the defense, please. All right, let's move on ahead to our last spot. Which is a big question mark. The big question mark is the special teams. Tyler Bass, we have no clue if Tyler Bass is even going to be ready to week 1. So Buffalo is absolutely nothing.
No, not Tyler.
Tyler may not be there. I really do like what I saw from Brad Robbins in the preseason. He was the best player of the preseason, our punter. I know that's ill to say. The man was the best player. The man was the best player, bro. The man was the best player of the preseason was the punter, bro. The man has a boot on him. That man has a boot. I don't know if you was paying attention to Brad, but Brad
we punted a lot. We punted a lot in the preseason. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But oh no, we're not gonna have Tyler Bass week 1. Oh man, no.
Well, you got to have a kicker, man. We don't even have a kicker right now. And
I
don't want to see Ray Davis kicking field goals in the regular season. Please, we're not doing that.
I mean,
in a game like this, in a game like this against this type of MVP versus MVP, you cannot have somebody that's not a veteran kicker out there to make a kick for you. If that can cost you, that can be the game. You need to get some. If they said they're working some guys out, I don't know why this wasn't addressed beforehand. Just like the Bills to go damage control mode. But if you knew this guy if you even had he didn't play any of the preseason.
He didn't.
Why didn't you make this move?
Crazy. It's crazy. He didn't play and we didn't miss kicks. Just saying.
Ray Davis was doing all the kicking.
I'm
out there.
I'm just throwing this out there. We didn't miss a kick all preseason, and he didn't play. So, whatever.
I'm not saying whatever.
If you follow the show, you know my feelings about Tyler Bass. So, whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not saying it's a win. I'm not saying it's a sin. But if it's a sin, I don't feel too bad about it. I'm gonna go sin on this one. The guy who scores points we're unsure. I gotta go sin because of that. And I gotta go sin because the Bills management did not make the right moves to get someone in there when your number one kicker has been injured the entire preseason and you've done nothing. Number one.
I mean, he's your only kicker. So I'm just saying, like,
all right,
man, I gotta say that. Like, Scott says we missed several kicks in the preseason. Where was you watching, Cuzin?
I mean, hey, you know.
So I mean, this is atrocious, man.
Let's just say, he doesn't make the team. It kind of eliminates a hole, but whatever.
Oh,
whatever.
Stop it.
You know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about Tyler.
You got to give him the same grace that you gave Mitchell Trubisky. We don't have nobody else. All right. So, yeah. I think, yeah. All right, so that's the Bills roster. We did have some reserve players, and that will be Michael Holt and Larry Ogunjobi, who hopefully back week 6. They were reserved for suspension. Those guys, I'm actually excited about them. Those reserve players, that's a win for Buffalo Bills off-season pickups. Michael Holt is another big guy, Canadian guy that they really like. That really is a lengthy guy, 6'5" guy who can get to the quarterback. So I'm interested to see what he does when he gets into a Bills uniform. But yeah, man, I think our sense, Cuzzo Brad, really the secondary for the Buffalo Bills, the wide receiver core, the skill positions. The skill positions are where we labeled sins. The wide receiving core, the defensive backs, and our special teams are our sins on this team. These are some serious concerns when it comes to playing against the Baltimore Ravens. I think this is going to be very, very interesting week 1. So before we get into week 1, let us get into our top 5 players to watch.
This is the BA Dubs top 5 segment. Buffalo, get ready.
Getting hot.
You got him? Well, let's get him.
All right, top 5 players to watch. Cuzzo Brad, I got my 5. Let's go. We can go back to back, but I got my 5. You can name yours. So my top 5 players to watch. Number 1
Go ahead.
is going to be Keon Coleman. I'm really going to be watching him to see where he is. Deion Dawkins, one of the leaders of this roster, mentioned that Keon Coleman has made steps to be a much better player. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm looking forward to seeing the guy that we drafted number 2 last year, first at the top of the number 2 list. Looking to see this guy make big boy plays. You know, leaping over guys. I've watched this guy in the gym. He dunking on everybody. He's got hops. He's got skill. I'm looking to see him jumping over people, leaping over people, making big catches for this roster, showing you a number 1 or a number 2 receiver. So I'm looking to see that from him. Also, I'm looking to see something from Ed Oliver, next level play from Ed Oliver. He's a guy that I really expect to be a captain on this team soon. So I'm expecting him to really take charge, take the lead of this defensive line. Be that big force in the middle that we thought you were when we drafted you. And you showed a lot of flashes at that last year, but you could be a little bit more consistent in that.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Then I got to go with my man, James Cook. I mean, James Cook got the big contract, 2,000-yard seasons in a row. I mean, can you go for 3? Are you going to be that complete player, that player that we really need to take us to the next level, to give Josh a breather every now and then? I'm hoping that you're going to consistently be that with the contract that you demanded this year. Guy is on my radar to be watching. Also, I'm going to be watching Damar Hamlin, as you mentioned. And call it what you want, but I'm going to be very critical of that position because at the end of the day, I was questioning whether he should have been a starter last year, and I'm still questioning it this year. So, got to keep my eyes there on him. And last but not least, I am interested to see what happens with my man Connor McGovern. We know this is a contract year for him. I'll be watching him. He's at the center of the offensive line position. He had an excellent season last year. Said he should have been on the top 100 list. He wasn't. Looking to see if he can really make some noise this year and earn that contract right here in Buffalo. So those are my top 5. Leave your top 5 down below in the chat as Cuzzo Brad gives us ours. Who are your top 5 players that you are watching week 1?
All right. First off, I'm going to agree with you on Keon Coleman. I'm definitely going to be watching him overall. This is the leap year, sophomore season. You bulked up. You got bigger, faster, and stronger. Let's see what you can do in the field. So that's my number 1. My number 2 is Tre'Davious White. How much more you got left in the tank, bro? How much more do you have left in the tank? We got a guy in Maxwell Harrison. He should be ready by week 4, maybe We'll see. It's a rookie. We drafted him fastest 40 in the combine. I think he's going to be a great player. So we'll see what you got when it comes to Trey White. How much is left? We already know you got more games behind you than in front of you. So see what you got. My third is going to be Dalton Kincaid. Bro, you were drafted high. We drafted you high. We leaped over the Cowboys to come get you. Hey, man, we need you to take a big leap this year. This is your third year. We drafted high. We drafted you high. We need more production out of you. My fourth guy is going to be Taylor Rapp. Man, we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got. We'll see what you got. We'll see what you got. Don't get it twisted. He can hit very well. He's a great tackler. Makes tackles in the backfield. And he's good off the blitz. Coverage wise,
no,
man, that's going to be a problem. And my last guy to look out for, my last guy is going to be AJ Epinesa. Hey, man, we got Nick Bosa because you did play good last year, but you were drafted high as well, man. We drafted you high as well. We want to see what you got. We need you to take that step. We got Nick Bosa on a 1-year lease. We need to be good on the back end. So we need to see what you're going to do, AJ Epinesa. That's the guy I'll be looking out for. That is my top 5.
All right, leave your top 5 down below. We would love to hear who your top 5 players to watch. And we'll go through them as well if they are some guys. I like that you mentioned Dalton Kincaid, Cuzzo, because we just talked about him. We just talked about him, how he's got to make that next step, man. We was expecting when Joe Brady took over this offense to see it to kind of highlight him. We talked about this in the beginning of last year that he was supposed to have a 1,000-yard season.
Absolutely.
We were expecting him to lead the Buffalo Bills in receiving, and it was Khalil Shakir again, right? Yeah. So again, got to do something better. I know injuries was something that was surrounding him. I really didn't like some of the routes that he was given to run last year.
True.
I just didn't feel he was being put in the best position. He cannot block. He cannot block. And I think that was one of the issues that it has with having him on the field. When an offense is set up, you kind of want to deceive the defense just by your formation, right? But when you line Dalton Kincaid up and you line 3 receivers, are you pretty much giving away that you're passing the ball?
With Josh Allen, you never know.
But pretty much, you're throwing the ball. You're throwing the ball. Yeah. Now, if Dawson Knox comes in there, or Quentin Morris from last year, it's a strong possibility you can be doing either or.
Yeah.
And that is the issue. We were talking about that 2 tight end set. Didn't see the 2 tight end set once last year.
Didn't see it. And
didn't see it at all.
It didn't work. It didn't work. Dalton Kincaid, you got to put up this year. You got to take that leap to be one of these premier tight ends in the league. I'm not saying be Travis Kelce. I'm not saying be Mark Andrews. I'm not saying be one of these premier, but you got to take the leap. We need some pressure off of Josh. You got to be that security blanket that we need when the guys are being covered downfield. We need you to open up that middle of the field, bro.
I am going to say that. I am going to say it. You got to be Travis Kelce. You're a first-round pick. You better be Travis Kelce. If you were a second or third or fourth round pick, okay, I wouldn't expect it. But you're a tight end and you were drafted in the first round. That means they thought you were pretty good.
Great in college.
Okay, I'm expecting it. I'm gonna expect that.
All right.
So I'm not playing no games. I'm gonna expect that now. All right. I'm gonna expect you to come in, try to have an all-star season. I'm gonna expect you not to drop passes at the end of games because you've been a shorthand guy for a long time for us, for the last 2 years for us. You can't do that against the Kansas City Chiefs. You can't. And that stuff can kill your whole morale, So, and we see how that play deflated the whole game after that. We were done. We were cooked. We were finished. All right. Let's get into a Bills Mafia trivia.
The party starts in 3, 2, 1.
All right, y'all. This is our first show. 2025 had some technical difficulties in the earlier part of the show, so we're going a little bit of overtime. But hey, we here with y'all. It's over 400 of you guys watching right now live with us. So shout out to y'all for sticking with us.
Appreciate it.
Our Bills Trip Mafia trivia is: what Bills DB had 30 interceptions in between 1985 and the year 2000?
Put on your Bills thinking caps.
There was a lot of good Bills DBs at that time.
Yeah.
So this is not going to be an easy one. Leave your comments down below. What Bills DB had 30 interceptions? I'm trying to think some guys from that era.
I mean, if he started in 85, he got to be an old guy.
I mean, it's
in 85.
It's in between that time. It didn't have to. I mean, you started in 85. It's just in between that time. So,
I mean, we've always had great safety. We had, Jarris Burr comes to mind. He was awesome. I mean, Pearson Prelu. He always had good interception ratio.
Henry Jones.
Henry Jones was phenomenal. Kurt Schultz, great one. You know who was a safety who didn't get the recognition, didn't get the play time, but I thought was really good? Coy Wire. Remember him?
Coy Wire
he
was
good. And he didn't. I know he battled issues, but he really didn't get a lot of the recognition that he got. He was really good. We had Troy Vincent on our team, phenomenal safety. Lawyer Malloy comes to mind. He was a great safety for that 1 year. At least we got him. I mean, he went to Ohio State, so I can't really get mad.
Who? Winfield? Anton Winfield?
No, he was a corner. You know.
We said defensive back. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, so, Anton Winfield. Anton Winfield should be in the Hall of Fame. I just want to put that out there. He should be in the Hall of Fame. His son is great. Anton Winfield had a great career with the Bills, great career with the Minnesota Vikings. He should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. I know he's up this year. He should definitely be into the Hall of Fame. So hopefully he gets in. All right, anybody got some thoughts? If you got some thoughts, drop them in the chat. Who you think was this Bills defensive back who had 30 INTs? You're going to drop the answer in 10 seconds. Let's give him 10 seconds, cuz. Yeah, George Wilson comes to mind. He was good. Man, we had some guys. We had some dogs at safety, man. Drayton Florence, remember we had him for that 1 year?
Yep.
Nate Clemens.
Thomas Smith.
Yeah. Thomas Smith. Nate Odoms.
Yep. Kenny Irvin. Jeff Burris.
Yeah. A lot of guys, man. We have.
Y'all 10 seconds is up. Who is, and the answer is, Cuzzo.
It is Mark Kelso. Mark Kelso, part of the voice of the Bills with a double helmet. I love looking at the old footage of him with the double helmet on. I thought that was super cool when I was a kid. But yeah, the answer is Mark Kelso, drafted in 1986, had 30 interceptions, over 99 games in his career with the Bills. He played for us from 1986 to 1993 and had 30 interceptions in his career. So shout out to him.
Wow. I mean, for 99 games,
that's a lot.
Had 30 interceptions. That's pretty good. Kelso was
a ball hawk, man.
He was a ball hawk. Definitely was that. You would, if you really think about it, that's like Wall of Fame type, Yeah, I think so. Wall of Fame type in the Super Bowl years. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
30
some
INTs,
guys that should be on the Wall of Fame that are not on the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
Eric Moulds. But anyway, I mean, hey, man, we built a new stadium. Got a lot of room in that place. Might be see some names to go up. Eric Moulds. Yeah. We're just saying.
Is that something that gets transferred over the Wall of Fame? Does that get transferred over?
I believe so. I think they should have something for them. Absolutely.
Okay. I hope so. Hope the Wall of Fame players stay the same. All right. Our last segment of the night.
Hold on. Before we go on, do we put Ryan Fitzpatrick on the Wall of Fame?
No.
Why?
Dude, that was a drought years, dude. Unfortunately,
it was
a lot of guys. Kyle Williams, I think, is the only. Did Shobo make it? No, Schobel's
he's
not even on there.
He should be up there. That's
I
what
think
I'm saying.
Kyle Williams is up there. Is Kyle Williams up
Kyle
there?
Williams is not. He's not up there yet. Aaron Schobel's not up there.
I don't think
Eric
anybody
Cole
from the
should be up
drought
there.
years made
Fred
it. Nope.
Jackson should be up there.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of guys that are not in there that should be up there.
But it's when you're talking about a wall of fame being ingrained in stone in Bills history forever. It was the drought years. These guys were really good. They were standout players that kept us Bills fans, but reality, we weren't winning. We weren't winning. Now, Eric Moulds had some seasons where they won. We're winning.
Exactly. He should be up there.
But other than that, they weren't really. Well, the 1 year with Flutie, the 2 years with Flutie, they were competing for championships. So
I get it.
Maybe
I say Kyle Williams and Fred Jackson and Eric Moulds should definitely be the next guys up. Aaron Schobel too.
I would put Moulds before I put those other guys. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the new stadium.
Yeah. I mean, just my thought. All right, let's go on to our last segment here of the night. This is our segment, excuse me, our how to get a dub segment. Cuzzo, we got a big game coming up Sunday. Versus a AFC rival, a team that has beat us 3 times in the regular season. We've only beaten them once with Josh Allen in the regular season. So regular season wise, we've been kind of trash against these boys. So I'm thinking what we have to do is do exactly what we did in that playoff game. Go all out to stop the run. If you make Lamar Jackson beat from the pocket, I think you win this game.
Y'all gonna hate me in the comments. I can hear the comments now. I would rather let Derrick Henry beat us. I do not trust our secondary, and I think Lamar Jackson gonna carve us up. I would rather take our chances I will stop Lamar from running and passing and just see what we can do against Derrick Henry. Stop the pass, hopefully stop the run. Because I think Lamar Jackson's going to carve us up if we don't stop him. Because him back there rolling in the park, you're going to be game planning for Derrick Henry. You're going to have Lamar Jackson could possibly run all over the place. And if he gets time, if he extends a play, I do not trust our secondary against him. So I would say game plan against the pass, try to get Lamar on the ground, and let Henry beat you. I would much rather take my money on that.
I'm not completely disagree with you.
Hey.
Listen, it's been proven. It's already been proven.
Yeah.
And the Buffalo Bills have done it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
When you keep Lamar Jackson in the pocket, you win. Not an easy task. It's not an easy task.
No.
But you got to go all out to stop the run. You got to, and going all out to stop the run, you got to maintain him too. You got to have a spy on him. I mean, whether that's Teron Johnson or whoever it is, you have to go out and you got to put some. You got to make them a one-dimensional team. It's not going to be easy. You got to put some hits on that guy. You got to make him scared. Like Robert said, John just said the same thing. Spy on Lamar. All right, make him beat you from the pocket. Sell out to stop the run. I'm telling you, when a guy like Derrick Henry is running downhill on you. When he's running downhill on you, that is a physical wear on your mental and physical. It's like if you're wearing down on both sides, you're like, I can't tackle this guy. and it just
tire him out.
Scares the crap out of everybody in the secondary. If he gets past the first line event, he can literally score 5 touchdowns if he starts doing that early in the game. You have to sell out to stop him early. You have to get your defensive guys. You have to get your defensive guys confident in tackling him. And you do that by going all out to stop the run in the first quarter. We did that all the way up in the first half of the postseason. We did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He broke out in the second half, I think once or twice. But ultimately, we sustained him. And that's the recipe to beat this team.
Right. And I understand that, but I mean, what is your game plan? My game plan is I want to turn this into a shootout. Because if we're gonna go shot for shot, they can't score with us. But they're gonna play ball control. They want to control the clock. They want to control. They want to look at a lot of 2nd and 4, a lot of 3rd and 2s, a lot of 2nd and 6s, a lot of those because they throw the ball to the tight ends and they can run the ball and Lamar can roll out. But if we're gonna play, I want to play score for score. I want to score fast and have them play catch up because they can't play. If we score fast, they can't play catch up. So that's my game plan. Score fast, keep them on the keep scoring, score fast, have them play catch up, force some turnovers, keep scoring. Because they can't play if it's a shootout. If it's a shootout, we're gonna win. But if we're gonna let them play ball control, they're gonna beat us.
Well, I think ultimately, if you're playing ball control, you're gonna be running the ball. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm saying actually is what it is. If they're playing ball control, they're running the football. So when I say my game plan is to stop the run, that is basically what you just said. So we have to stop the run. We have to keep Lamar in the pocket. We have to get him uncomfortable. That means put some hits on him, do some blitzes, whatever you got to do. Sell out to stop the run. I don't believe he will. I mean, yes, he has had games where he's carved us up for 4 or 5 touchdowns, but that was because we were playing coverage.
True.
Don't play coverage.
Extended plays. He can extend plays.
Yep. Be aggressive.
He's a problem. Every time you get the ball, you got to score. If you force a turnover, capitalize on the turnover. You got to score on this team because if they play from behind, they won't win.
Scott, when you say when Scott says, a spy can only do so much, yes, you're not stopping Lamar Jackson. You're not.
Exactly.
Let's get this very clear. There are certain players that you're not going to stop. Only thing you can do is hope to contain him. I'm not saying you're going to stop him. But if he knows that he's being watched by a talented guy like Teron Johnson, who probably hunts him in his nightmares from that interception he got on him 2 years ago.
Oh, wasn't that sweet?
I mean, he believe it or not, he's a man that's marked on his list. He's marked Teron Johnson. Like this dude, I got to know where that dude is. So the fact that you got a Teron Johnson following him around wherever he goes, and Teron Johnson is a ferocious player, he'll come up and try to tackle Derrick Henry. Absolutely. 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 I say you have to sell out to stop the run, at least in the first half. At least in the first half, if you can demoralize their game plan, then you can kind of switch it up as the game goes on. But what I'm saying is go all out, stop the run, get to the quarterback, period. And that's the game plan.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, but I honestly think we just got to turn it into a shootout. We got to have them chase us. If we get the ball first, got to score. We get the ball in the second half, try to double dip. It's easier said than done. But I mean, you got Josh Allen on your team. You can score at any point in the season, in the game. So I would say turn it into a shootout. Let them play from behind. If you can get a turnovers, capitalize on the turnovers. But I mean, hey man, I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Matt Milano and Terrell Bernard, you're gonna need ice baths after this one, man. I'm gonna be real. It's gonna be some good thing we're playing on week 1. It only gets easier from here. I'm just saying.
All I know is everybody better be in their gap. Be in your gap. Big boys, be in their gap. Get hands on him. Get hands on the man. He touched the ball, get hands on him. And then once hands are on him, get hats on him. Multiple hats. All right?
What?
Hit him. Be physical with him. Even safeties. If y'all see Landon Jackson or y'all see AJ Epinesa or y'all see Joey Bosa trying to grab him and spin him around, come in and finish him off. Finish him off and let him know we're here. All right? Finish him off. Let him know we're here. We got some breaking news. Josh Allen is number 3 at the top 100 list. Josh Allen, rightfully so. I thought he should have been number 1, but number 3 is a respectable place to be when you're talking about an NFL and unfortunately, the Bills didn't finish to win the Super Bowl. So
Hey,
I
he was
got
number 12 last year, so it's a huge jump. He was number 12 last year,
Mhm.
which to me didn't make any sense. But whatever. We're playing him at home. I'm glad we're playing him at home. It's going to be great. That environment's going to be rocking. The first game on the farewell tour of Highmark Stadium. That crowd is going to be electric. That crowd is going to make a lot of noise. It's going to be a problem for Lamar Jackson, who has not played well here. He hasn't played well. He played great in the preseason. I'm sorry, in the postseason game last season. Did play well. I actually went to a game where we played against him at Highmark Stadium. He did play exceptionally well. But I mean, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. I'm glad we're getting him out of the way week 1. I would much rather play them week 1 than week 11 or week 13 or something like that. So I'd much rather play them week 1.
Absolutely. All right, score predictions, Cuzzo, man. I'm going Buffalo. I'm thinking it's going to be a high-scoring game. These are phenomenal players, 2 MVPs. They've been competing since they've been drafted. They're amazing players. Please leave your score predictions down below in the chat. My score, I'm going 35-32. Buffalo comes out on top. I'm taking Josh Allen having a big game this game. I think he knows he has a lot to prove. He's heard the rumblings about this sympathy MVP voting. I'm thinking he's going to come out guns blazing, ready to show the world that he's taking the next step. It's going to be a close game, though. I do not believe Buffalo's coming to blow this team out, even in Buffalo. I believe it's going to be a tight game. These guys are very talented, and they were right there with us last year. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a nail biter, but I believe Buffalo, Sean McDermott, over the past few years has had the edge over Harbaugh, so I expect nothing less than that. What's your score prediction?
Harbaugh's going to have his guys ready. This team is seeing nothing but red. They have a lot of violence they want to inflict on us when it comes to them after that playoff loss. We are playing at home. That farewell tour to Highmark Stadium. I see this game as a hard-fought football game. It's going to be a nail-biter, keep you on the edge of your seat. I say this one is going to be Buffalo 17, Baltimore 10. I think we're going to win by a touchdown. 17-10 Bills.
So you see this as a defensive battle, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Roquan Smith is legit. They just got Alexander. That defensive line is legitimate. I think it's going to come down to who makes a mistake. And if I had to say who's going to make a mistake, my money's on Lamar Jackson to make a mistake. So,
interestingly, Jay Reezy also reported that the top 2 players on that top 100 is going to be between Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. They're going to be 1 and 2. So again, for all of you who were saying the sympathy MVP, you just see that the top 2 players of the top 100 are Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, and that solidifies why Josh Allen was the most valuable player to his team. Y'all made my point. Thank you, NFL. Y'all made my point exactly. 2, number 1 and number 2. And more than likely, Lamar's probably going to be number 1, and right there is going to be behind him is Derrick Henry, the savage beast monster. So again, you just proved my point. Josh Allen was the MVP.
I'm sorry. So are they saying Derrick Henry is better than Saquon Barkley? Because that's not true.
Well, unless Henry was already mentioned and Reezy missed it. I'm just saying. I mean, if we're going running backs here, if Henry's going to be number 1 or number 2, I mean, he's definitely not number 1. I think if we're going to go Lamar Jackson going to be number 1, Henry's not better than Saquon Barkley. So yeah, Saquon Barkley should be at least now. He should be number 1 if you want to be honest.
Exactly. I mean, if we're being honest here.
He should definitely be 1. So Reezy, fact check that, please. Fact check that to see if it's Henry or Saquon Barkley. Henry should definitely be in the top 10. I know for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm for sure he's in the top 10. I'm not sure where. Right. I'm not watching right now because we're here on the show with you guys. But all right, that'll do it for us, man. We went overtime.
Any final thoughts on the Hard Knocks before we get up out of here? Any fun? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch much of it. I was actually moving into my new home at the time where Hard Knocks was going on, so I really didn't get too much to watch it. I did hear some rumblings about some practice scrums, but I really didn't see who were the main standouts. But I heard Keon Coleman was the standout of training camp.
No. Oh yeah, training camp. Yeah, I will say this: I have been watching Hard Knocks for 20 years. It is one of my favorite shows. I watch it every single season, and the in-season Hard Knocks. I love Hard Knocks. Should won so many Emmys. This was probably the worst season of Hard Knocks, and I'm mad at my team doing it. This was boring. It was a boring Hard Knocks. Last episode is tomorrow at 9 o'clock on HBO. Shout out to HBO for giving us this opportunity. I appreciate it. Now, there were a little difference with the rules. They said because the Bills are a successful team, they did have the option to decline to show certain things. But wow, this was boring. Deion Dawkins loved every second he was on the screen. Where the heck was Keon Coleman? I thought this thing would be full of Keon Coleman. It was none of Keon Coleman. He was there. He did a couple of things. Where the heck was Keon Coleman? Don't know. We get it. A lot of Josh Allen. I mean, that's obvious. Love with the Deion Dawkins segment. It was phenomenal to see him with the thing he does with the Tokyo Drift thing. I loved it. I love the rookies they showed. I love their stories. Damar Hamlin shouldn't be on the team, but I love his stories. I definitely shed a tear. But where the heck was Keon Coleman? And this was just straight up boring. There was no follow a guy to see if he makes the team. Go with the crappy teams. The crappy teams are more interesting. I got to be honest. But this was bad. I appreciate the Bills were on Hard Knocks. I was let down. Yeah.
A lot of people mentioned that as well. So the top four players was McConkey. McConkey was in there. The rookie is in the top 100 players. And that was a guy that Joshua Palmer was playing with last year, who this guy basically ran his spot. And then Josh Allen is number 3. It was correction. It was not. Derrick Henry is not 3 or 2. He was number 7 on the list. Jay Reason.
Okay.
He was number 7 on the list, so it's going to be between Lamar Jackson and Saquon Barkley, who's going to be
okay. This makes a lot more sense now.
And it's probably going to be Saquon with the season that he had, and then
he was awesome.
You gotta, with one more question for you. Jalen Hurts 19. What do you think about that? You think he should be 19? He won a Super Bowl last year.
No, he shouldn't be. Now, don't get it twisted. He played exceptionally well in the Super Bowl. He played very well in the Super Bowl. He played extremely well in the playoffs. But no, he should not be. I guess. Yeah.
I'm thinking he should be in the top 10. I mean, a pretty good season.
I can't argue.
Numbers very comparable. Look at his numbers. Look, I'm telling you,
bad.
Fans, look at his numbers. Very comparable to Josh Allen's numbers. Go look at them. I mean, listen. Go look at the numbers. The numbers.
Won a Super Bowl. What can I say?
I mean,
I can't say anything.
The numbers don't lie either. He won a Super Bowl, but the numbers don't lie. Now, I always say this about NFL, the NFL, NBA. All of these places, systems wins championships. And this is what I'm going to be watching for also this season, is to see whether the Joe Brady system is going to take the Bills to the Super Bowl.
Hey man, Nick Sirianni is doing a heck of a job over there in Philly, man. I can't argue with Jalen Hurts. He won a Super Bowl. He did his job. He played great in the Super Bowl, played great in the playoffs. He got the job done, so I can't really argue that. So you're right. He beat in the top 10. He earned it.
Yeah. All right, that'll do for us, man. We are over for 30 minutes over our time. We appreciate you guys. Sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning. I actually had another thing playing in the beginning, so please forgive me on that. I will make sure I got that on point going forward. It's our first show, but we're back. We're back, and we're going to keep it moving with Built in Buffalo. Make sure you go subscribe to the Built in Buffalo platform on YouTube. Make sure you also go subscribe to the Buffalo Against the World YouTube channel as well. And make sure you follow us on social media, Buffalo Against the World, Built in Buffalo as well. And also big shout out to Monster Energy Drink, the official energy partner that brings you Buffalo Against the World and the Built in Buffalo platform. Kulu and Cuzin Brad, we are signing off, and we'll see you next
Monday
at 7, hopefully talking about big dubs. Buffalo Against the World, we out.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu and
Cuzin Brad.
Bill's Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Big BSF, man. Buffalo versus the world, man. It takes on anybody. It's the Buffalo against the world, man. Buffalo against the world. I know what's going on, man. We out here. We outside, man. We outside.
Buffalo against the world.
It's the Mafia, the fan base that adopted. On Sundays we are not cool, and the other days we're robbing. We haven't seen